There's one mindset that saved my sanity, and I'm sure that will save you too, my friend. It's not meditation. It's not cutting people off. It's only two small words. Let them be. Sounds too simple, right? I thought the same thing until I realized I had no clue what those words actually mean. I thought let them be meant giving up, being weak, letting people walk all over you. I was wrong, completely wrong. Here's what actually happened. I was exhausted, not from work, from one person. One relationship kept draining me, and we all have this person in our life. We tried harder, so bring your coffee. Focus with me, my friend. Let me explain.
2 hours later.
You know who I'm talking about. That one person. Every conversation feels like a fight. Every message leaves you overthinking. Did I say something wrong? Are they mad at me? Why didn't they reply? You start being super careful with everything you say, changing how you talk, hiding parts of yourself just to keep them happy. And guess what? It never works. Never. Because the problem isn't you. I know that hurts to hear, but stay with me. The problem is you're trying to control something you can't. Let me be honest. I did this for years. Wasted so much energy. For what? Nothing. Psychologists figured something out. One of the greatest sources of happiness, focusing on what you can control. That's it. Your actions, your words, your boundaries, your effort. That's your lane. Stay in it. But here's the other side. One of the greatest sources of misery is focusing on what you cannot control, like whether someone loves you back, whether they invite you, whether they care about you, whether they change. You cannot force any of that. No matter how hard you try, no matter how nice you are, no matter how much you explain yourself, it's out of your hands. And the moment you accept that, everything gets lighter. But accepting it is the hard part because your brain lies to you. It says, try one more time. Maybe this time will be different. Spoiler alert, it won't be. Think about it like a phone battery. Every day you wake up with 100%. That person, they take 10% just from a text, another 20% from overthinking, another 30% from trying to please them. Before noon, you're at 40%. For what? For someone who doesn't even notice your effort. Someone who takes and never fills you back up. That's not a relationship. That's the transaction. And you're the one paying. I had a friend like this. Every time we hung out, I left feeling smaller, like I did something wrong. One day, I stopped reaching out just to see what would happen. You know how long they noticed? 2 months. 2 months. That's when it clicked. I was doing all the work. They were just there. So what does let them be actually mean? It doesn't mean you stop caring. It doesn't mean you become cold. It means you stop fighting reality. Reality is some people won't change. Some relationships will always feel one-sided. Some people won't choose you back, and that's not your fault. It's just what it is. So you say let them be, and you redirect your energy to things you can control. Your peace, your time, your other relationships that actually feel good, your relationship with yourself. That last one, most important. When was the last time you treated yourself like someone you love? Think about it. Real talk. You can't pour from an empty cup, and that person, they've been drinking from yours for too long. There's a book that said something simple. I'll never forget it. Do not waste your energy or exhaust yourself chasing someone who has chosen to leave. Read that again. Chosen to leave. Not physically leave. Maybe they're still in your life, but emotionally, they left. They checked out. They stopped trying. And you're still running after them, begging them to come back. Stop. Let them go. Not because you're angry, because you're tired. And you deserve better than breadcrumbs. Here's your list. Write it down if you want. You control your effort. You control your boundaries. You control who gets your time. You control when you walk away. You control your family. That's it. You don't control their feelings. You don't control their actions. You don't control whether they change. So stop checking their phone. Stop analyzing their texts. Stop waiting for an apology that'll never come. Just let it be. I'm not saying it's easy. Some days you'll want to reach out. Some days you'll miss them. That's normal. That just means you're human. But here's a question I ask myself every morning, and I'll leave it with you, my friend. Am I holding on to something that's already gone? If the answer is yes, maybe it's time to let it be. Look, if this video meant something to you, then you and me, we get each other. And I don't want you to miss the next one. So do me a favor. Hit the like to know that you like it. And hit that subscribe button. Not because YouTube told you to, because you know the next video might be exactly what you need to hear. Until next time, my friend, take care of your energy. Protect your peace. Thank you for your valued time. I'll see you in the next one.